going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another zombies video on the channel, where today we are talking about the second issue of the second issue of our zombies comics. Now, this is a strange one because it was revealed to us at San Diego Comic-Con by Treyarch that they are releasing a new series on the Call of Duty Zombies comics. The first issue comes out in September. However, what the retailers have done is release the front cover and also a little bio about what issue 1 of the comic is going to be about. And now, just a couple of weeks later, they've also given us a teaser for issue 2. This one doesn't come out until October, yet just a few weeks after the teaser for the first one, this up on screen is going to be episode 2 of our new storyline for Call of Duty Zombies comics. And like I said, Treyarch are releasing 4 brand new comics, or at least I believe it's 4, that are going to tell the story of each of our characters before Black Ops 4, and it will tell us exactly how they ended up in that situation, how all of them met, how all of them know each other. And in these comics, we're going to learn the backstory of each of our new characters: Scarlet, Diego, Bruno, and Shaw. So like I said a couple of weeks ago, just to bring you guys up to date, we had the first one shown to us. This was the cover, and the description that went along with it was: meet a brand new cast of characters from this year's Call of Duty Zombies offering in this prequel. The year is 1910, the place is Morocco, and there is a job that needs doing. The man to do it: a commanding officer in the French Foreign Legion. The prize: an artifact of unspeakable power. The price: more than he bargained for. We can see on the front we have Bruno. He seems to be strangling some guy. And then in the background, that looks like Scarlet's dad, Alistair Rhodes. We know he worked with all 3 of our zombies characters, Bruno, Diego, and Shaw. He basically hired them to do jobs for him. And it seems like Bruno was the brute, the guy that did his dirty work. He was the bully. And as the bio says for the first issue, we're in Morocco, the year 1910, and Bruno is here to collect a prize. The prize is the artifact that creates the zombies. But as it tells us, as he's here to collect it, it's not as easy as he would have thought. So that was the first issue. We don't have any more information than that. But just today, the second issue was revealed. Again, this is it up on screen. On the front cover here, we seem to have Shaw, and then behind him, not only is there zombies, which look very strange actually. Are they even zombies? Their eyes aren't lighting up. They look like zombies, but at the same time they don't. So they're a bit weird. And like I said, we have Scarlet's dad, Alistair, putting his hands on Shaw. And if you look at Shaw's eyes, they're all murky, they're misty. If you were wondering, you can actually see this in the trailers as well. It's not just in this comic. His right eye is like that. He seems to be blind in one eye almost. And then the bio for this one was: tempted by the possibility of discovering an ancient depository of humans' greatest secrets, a brilliant chemist with a troubled past travels across the globe in search of forbidden knowledge. Unfortunately, his past is coming too. So we can see the first one was about Bruno, this one's about Shaw, so we can assume the 2 after this are about Scarlet and Diego. But we know that Shaw is a chemist. He makes mystical brews, and it seems like these brews he makes allows him to travel through time. And because of that, we know his mind is all messed up. He doesn't quite have a grasp on reality. And this description tells us that tempted by the possibility of discovering an ancient artifact, again I'm assuming the artifact is the one that creates the zombies, a brilliant chemist, who is Shaw, with a troubled past travels across the globe in search of forbidden knowledge. Unfortunately, his past is coming too. I don't quite know what that means by his past is going to come with him. That to me sounds like Shaw has a bad past, like something's happened to him previously, and when he's going on these journeys to find this artifact, whatever has happened to him previously is following him wherever he goes. I don't know what that could be. Is it something related to the zombies? Since it sounds like he's been to many places before this, something could have happened to him in one of those previous times wherever he's been, and it's been following him ever since. But it says that he's on search for forbidden knowledge. So that's an interesting one. I also think the cover art for this looks really cool. It's also a lot more noticeable on this, but again, you can see it in game. But Shaw's face is really messed up. Not only is he blind in one eye, but also he's got marks and scars down his face. This troubled past that Shaw has could also have something to do with this. Maybe he was attacked by something dark's following him. It sounds like Shaw really has a dark secret. Just by his face, it seems like something could have happened to him. And we can see see by all the potion bottles he's got in his strap as well that he is in fact a master chemist. So that is issue 2. Again, issue 3 I'm expecting to be revealed over the next coming week, month or two, and they should be about Diego and Scarlet. Maybe not Scarlet, maybe Alistair, I don't know. But I also do recommend you guys actually go out and buy these. They literally only cost $2, £3. They're super cheap, they're really interesting. Definitely check it out, I'll be super interested to read this one. It comes out in October, and the first issue comes out in September, I think it's like the 5th. So I'll be covering the whole story of that on my channel when it releases. Anyway guys, there we go, that is all for today's video. It was a quick one, I just wanted to let you guys know, but it's super interesting. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.